What is the providence of God? This is a really interesting. God's decrees. God runs his decrees in creation and providence. So what is the providence of God? Most people understand that providence of God is like the provision of God. That's provision of God is somewhat different from the providence of God. Providence of God is so much more elaborate. So let me expound that. By Westminster's Catechism, what is the providence of God? The providence of God is God's most holy, wise, and powerful intervention in this world. Let me read it better. So let me just get that. 1 second. The providence of God, okay? God's providence is his completely holy, wise, and powerful, preserving and governing every creature and every action. Now let's break every word that is put in there is very powerful and then needs to be captured and nuanced properly because Westminster are really they call the Divine Committee in the 16th century. They have really gotten the best scholars and put all these things together. Okay, so these are tremendous things. It says here, God's providence is his completely holy, wise, and powerful. 3 words. 3 adjectives you need to remember. He's completely holy, wise, and powerful. Holy, God's providence he's completely holy, wise, and powerful, preserving and governing every creature and every action. So first is God's providence must be holy. Okay. It's how providence is how God preserves us and governs us. Preserve has a connotation like keeping us alive, keep us going so that we don't get distracted or self-destruct, but protect us, shield us. Not just, it's not just what you call Christians, but this every creature and every action, everything in the world, Christian and non-Christians are included in the divine providence of God. That means God's most holy. Okay, God's most holy. God's completely holy. Holiness got to be God. The way God preserves us and governs us must uphold the holiness of God. You see, and that's why holiness is so prime. Because God is holy, he wants to make everything holy. That's why we have to walk in holiness. If he sees anything defied and sinful, he's just going to fight it. He's just going to reject it. You will find God fighting against you. It's instead of preserving you, protecting you. So better walk in right holiness. It's God's most holy, wise. Another word is wise. God's most wise. He is very wise. The end is clear, to be holy, etc. Okay, but how to get there with you and I? His ways are multitudes of higher than our thinkings. His thoughts are not our thoughts. He's much higher dimension, level of thinking than us. So that's why it's very, very powerful. You can, at the end of the day, you'd be amazed. Who would have thought the cross is salvation? Through humiliation of his own son. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that the entire Exodus was put in by God, most wise. He's most wise. And the other thing is the providence of God is not just wise but powerful. Hallelujah. Whatever he thought of through his holiness and his wisdom, he will make it happen. Hallelujah. He has the ability. He has the ability, the power to make it happen. So that's God's providence to preserve us, to govern us. How can he preserve us if it's not powerful? How can he govern us in every action? if it's not powerful. Remember that he preserved and governed, what to say, every creature. He preserved and governed every creature and every action. Every action. Now, you need verses to expound on this, which I don't have the references now, but I will. I would love to get into the thick of this soon, okay? But it is amazing. So God preserves us and governs every creature and every action by his providence. And his providence is his most holy, wise, and powerful. Perseverance, he's completely holy, wise, and powerful, persevering in governing every creature and every act.